meaningful existence of a family. You are just a damn failure. And we had enough of you, and you will get the hell off the bench. This is the end of justice as we know it. This is the end of Superior Court of Justice. You will go. Look at the case of this Meng. The case of what this Miss Kathy Meng. Of Jave. That was another debacle. Sleeping on your hands. First of all, you should have validated the request from FBI. You did not. You was just like a brown-nosing nothingness. You did not even check the foundation of the evidence presented to you. You did not do anything. You just went over there and played into Trump's little private games of abusing the powers of the FBI to intercept this woman over here on Canadian soil and arrest her and put her in freaking jail and create this big World War III, and then keep on dicking around, playing around, dicking around, playing around, dicking around, playing around. What are the games you're playing? Pinning the tail on the elephant. Pinning the tail on the elephant. That's what you've been playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. Pinning the tail on the elephant. Let's play pinning the tail on the elephant, sir. Now you don't understand. We are talking about sushi. And the other thing that you think is, you have to play legal gambits over here, or you have to be like the open sesame. You have to say the right words, the right things, and only then the blind lady will be able to pin the tail on the elephant's ass. Otherwise, she's going to pin it on your face, and she's going to call that justice. This whole paradigm, this whole pushing of justice is blind is a crock, because it's not. That supposed lady is blind. Yeah. And your blindness stinks, ma'am. Your blindness is like stupidity. You are incompetent. You are a failure. You are like a hate monger. You are better off going and being like a destitute beggar on the street asking for, tips. Because you do not know anything about justice. Because we can't. We're going to have like smart justice, We're going to have real-time justice. We're going to have the jail 9 protocol. The jail 9 protocol will be like real-time justice, which will and Google, you SOB Google, you will be sponsoring a comment because we need money. We need money to do this, and you own TIPCO, don't you? You own TIPCO. This is owned by Google. Yeah, you bought it for a few $billion because you don't know what to do and you want to buy up everything. So we're going to use it to create a new platform of real-time smart justice. We're going to have like real justice in the real best interest of the child. We're going to have justice without bias. We're going to have justice without your hateful sons of, which is like Donahue. We're going to have, this woman. They have destroyed men's lives. Why? Just because of your sexuality. Just because you're male, you're going to be destroyed. And this one, he's a friend of Donahue. Just because my material talks about Donahue and his failures, this man is supposed to claim bias. He's like explicitly has said he is in conflict with my case. Yet he has specifically marked my file 5 times. He has marked my file 5 times. Okay, like what's his like his game? He says, do not bring this is what's written on my file. do not bring in front of Donahue. You put like a big square. We put like a big square thing, like, so that every judge that ever sees the endorsement, this man has marked my endorsement 5 times. He has taken it upon himself. He is in collusion with this guy, this Carey. Yeah, like even my civil case, he has come on. He has made Carey take leave, and he has come on it, and he's put in the block letters. Do not bring in front of Donahue. There's a conflict with Donahue, but yet this file has gone in front of Donahue like 5 times. And he has marked my file 5 times. He has created implicit and explicit bias on my file 5 times. And yet, off the bench, he is at the kitchen table with the opposing party. He is at the kitchen table with the opposing party's mother. He has helped. He is like a bum chum to the opposing party's father. They're both like go back to Ireland. They're both like money launderers. They're both swindlers. They're both like haters. They're both like projectors of this Irish junta. This failure. These are the insidious enemies of Ireland itself. And they play this game, It's like we'll mark it and we'll say like, do not put in front of Justice Donahue. Yeah, and he himself, like, again, it's on the record. It's saying, it's an embarrassment that this file is in front of me, And the other person, this calls this Justice Donahue, she called him Joe right in front of everybody. Like everybody, the whole court is Joe. And he talks about, how I love like date squares and all kind of crap. And same with this Carey, instead of focusing on my case, instead of focusing on what is the docket, instead of like saying, he tells me, you will never see your children again. Even though this son of a gun, this son of a bitch, what's his name? Mark Simpson has failed. He has failed to bring forth any kind of material. Yet he has won that motion, even without putting forth any kind of material. Because why? Because Justice Carey refuses to have like a contempt hearing. If you are related, if you have the blessings of Justice Donahue, then you can do any damn thing over here. Now this guy is talking about, he's talking to who? This other prick. What's his name? Donald Elliott. Yeah, he is again senior counsel who has been humping the system. Yeah, he's like the money launderer for everybody. Donald Elliott. I call him the Donald Idiot. The hater, the sociopath. He's supposed to be the negotiator. I am the negotiator. Yeah, my friend, it's time for you to negotiate the perils of life because they are coming knocking at your door. So, Justice Carey is right on the bench, okay? You go and you refer to the past records. You will see that Justice Carey is talking about what a good farewell speech Donald Elliott has given Donahue for his farewell party. Yeah, right? And what a wonderful eulogy and farewell speech that you have made for Dr. Donahue. And he is the justice presiding over my papers, where I am claiming that Justice Donahue has purposely dicked around with my file. You have destroyed our lives. You have destroyed the lives of my children. You have taken the life of my children, of my mother. And even though you have submitted no paperwork, you have done nothing, you have just got away with it, and then we call it justice tranquility. Where's tranquility? Yeah, that's like the wrong name, I would say, sir, ma'am. You should be like a justice, like a failure, or Justice Brown Nose. Brown Nose, oh, yeah, that would be like a better name. No, Justice Tranquility. She claims that we are supposed to do what is in the best interest of the child by suspending my access to my children. Under what basis? The you is like a dunce. Your order is an abomination, 100%. You are an abomination. You are nothing but a brown-nosing, a relic of the past. You are like, again, you are just yes thing to follow the orders of justice Desorty, about the same, follow the path of justice Desorty. Yeah, you are the same like a thing of following, like things of Donahue, of Carey, of all those people. You are just a continuation of that hate, of that agenda, of that Catholic agenda. The Catholic agenda, you are pushing it. You are the continuation of the 60s scoop. You are the continuation of the residential school system. Now, the Children's Aid Society, that's a whole nother bag. I'm going to dedicate another video to that failure of that system. The Children's Aid Society is the reason why we have the overdose crisis. The Children's Aid Society is facilitating, they talk about me feeding my children rotten potatoes. That's like a crock of shit when I'm the best cook in the world. I can cook your mama. While if you refer to the Children's Aid Society notes, the past notes, you'll talk about my children, about all the good and wonderful, fantastic things that I cook for my children, and yet over here you have these claims that I'm feeding my children rotten potatoes, and that son of Satan, son of Satan, Simpson, Mark Anthony Simpson. He keeps on talking about me feeding my children rotten potatoes. That's about it. And frankly, you have ordered the suspension of things without merit or without any kind of discretion or without any kind of understanding about what is the best interest of the child. You have created parental alienation. You have promoted parental isolation. The curse of God is upon all of you. Like all of you, the curse of God is on you. Because you have failed. You have failed society. You have failed the children. You have made children into destitutes. You have made children into prostitutes. You have made children into overdose crisis. You are a failure, failure of society. The Children's Aid Society did not order a change in access, and you had no right, you had no gumption. Your order is bullshit. Your order is an abomination from God, man, child, and from everything that can be claimed in the sake of things of justice. And same with you, Mr.